My name is Eric Michael, founder of the Power Life System, and today I'm going to be sharing with you 6 hacks to reduce your stress now. The great news is that it's very simple, it's doable, and I'm excited to share the solution with you. To illustrate the concept, and before I share the hacks with you, let's go through a simple story. Maybe you can relate. Have you ever had to go somewhere, maybe it was the airport or a meeting or somewhere you have to be on time, and you start getting ready and you look up at the clock and it seems like the time is just going by so fast to the moment that you have to leave. You're looking around, you have to find your keys, suddenly there's something else you need to get, and the more you're pressuring yourself to get out on time, it almost seems like your thinking is getting worse and the time is going by even faster. You might feel tension in your body. You might feel your heart going faster. You might be breathing a little bit lighter and not as deep. And then you get in the car, you're driving, you feel like tense, maybe you're a little jittery. Then you get there. Maybe it's the airport. You pass through the screening and you sit down. You see you're early. Maybe the flight was delayed. You take a deep breath and you feel this wave of relaxation going over you. Your entire body just relaxes instantly and you feel great. You feel with equanimity. That illustration or that story that we can all relate to, right? We've all had a place we had to go to and we've all been rushing around to get there, and then we get there and we feel relaxed. The story is to illustrate that you can reduce your stress quickly and easily. And what we're going to do is focus on putting it in your control. Before I share the hacks, let's do a quick self-analysis. So from 1 to 10, 10 being the most, how stressed do you feel on average, on an average day? Number 2 is from 1 to 10, 1 being the least, is how much do you attribute your mental state of being upset or stressed to things that are going on around you? For example, oh, they said that, or they didn't say that, or the weather is like that, so, oh. Now, look at your number. The lower means that you have less stress, the higher, more. Regardless of where you are right now, my goal today is to help you reduce your stress 5%, 10%, or ideally make a massive stress reduction by applying these hacks. Hack number 1 is accept responsibility. Viktor Frankl talks about the space between a stimulus and a response is our freedom to make a choice. And that choice that we make is going to ultimately determine our stress. So be conscious of this and accept that whatever is going on around us is going to continue to happen. However, we can accept responsibility and say, I am going to be relaxed with equanimity regardless of what other people are doing or saying or the circumstances. And that's going to immediately reduce your stress. Hack number 2 is do something fun. That's going to reduce your stress. For example, for myself, I love singing. Not that I am a professional singer, but I love to do it. So I made a playlist on YouTube. I can put it on, and by singing the songs, I feel happier, I feel more joyous, more lively, and it reduces my stress level. So find something for yourself that's easy to do, you can do anywhere, and do it. You'll have more fun, be happier, and it will reduce your stress. Hack number 3 is reduce or stop engaging stressors. For example, I've had instances where in some of the other companies that I lead, that an individual says that they need an answer right now. They have some type of issue and they need me to respond right then. And sometimes in the past what I would do is I would try to engage them and solve whatever it was, and incidentally it would actually increase my stress. Maybe they would be threatening something and they need an answer right now. So what I did was I shifted that, and that's the recommendation for you, is to communicate that whatever it is important, and it should be important to you, as well as let them know that you need some time to find a solution. And that's what I do. I think about it, maybe I get feedback from some other people, and then when I come back to it, I'm really focused on the facts of what happened and the specifics, and I've removed the emotional scenario of being upset or being frustrated from it. And by coming back a couple of days later, or maybe a day later, whatever it is, depending on the situation, many times we'll find that it has solved itself. Well, that's pretty good. No stress there. Or maybe the individual says, oh, I'm sorry, I was upset about something else. That often happens. Or third is we can focus on, from a new state of feeling good right now, we can focus on finding a win-win-win scenario, and it ultimately helps everyone. It helps move things forward. And that's what I'd recommend for yourself as well. So you can apply the similar concepts if you're managing or leading, or regardless of whatever the situation is you can separate yourself, let the other person know that you need a little bit of time to think about it, and that it's very important to you to solve as well. Remove the emotion from it, focus on the facts, and then do your best to solve it, and you're going to get much better results, and you're going to reduce your stress significantly. Hack number 4 is to connect even more with this infinite positive energy in the universe related to equanimity and feeling good. So we're going to do a couple of different activities to help you relax even deeper and then experience this. And the more you do it, obviously, the better it will be, and the more you'll feel and experience even deeper. So if you're doing something that needs your attention, please complete it. And now what you're going to do is you're going to visualize yourself as if you're laying and relaxing on maybe one of those floaters in the pool, or laying on the sand, a soft sand on a big towel on the beach. And as the sun slowly warms you from your feet to your head, you find each part of your body relaxes even deeper. Now, you'll visualize exactly what you most desired related to whatever it was that was stressing you before. Maybe it was a scenario where you needed some type of result. Well, the result has already happened, and you see it in as many details as possible. Now connect with how you feel. Likely you feel happy. Likely you feel peaceful with equanimity because it's already happened what you most desired. And allow yourself to connect with those feelings. Experience them more and more. The more you do this, a lot of things are going to happen. Well, first of all, you're going to feel even better. You're going to feel even happier. Your stress is going to go down. Second is that the more you do this, you're tapping into this infinite positive energy in the universe, and that the law of attraction will help bring to you the things you're focusing on, which is the solving and resolving of whatever it was. So instead of maybe in the past of focusing on the stress, which brings more stress incidentally, one is focusing on actually having resolved whatever it was, which is going to produce what you exactly want, right? Which is having it done, which obviously when it's done, you're going to feel even reduced stress. Number 5 is it's a continuation of the prior hack. You're experiencing positive feelings. So what we want to do is expand those even more, because the more you experience feeling relaxed, full of peace and joy and love and tranquility, the more your body will actually release those chemicals, and you'll have the physical response to what you've been experiencing. So a couple methods to do that is, one is ask yourself, where do you feel most relaxed? Maybe it's here, for example. Now, allow that then to expand, and that same sensation of relaxation to expand everywhere else in your body. Allow each part to relax even deeper. What you can also do is ask yourself, well, what color? Is it a white glowing light, maybe a blue, a green, that represents the relaxation for you? And now, allow it to glow even brighter and more intensely as the relaxation grows even more. What you can also do is allow that glowing blue or white light, or the light that represents where you are even greater and more deeply relaxed now. Allow it to expand even more through your body. So now you're glowing all throughout your body. And now expand that where you're radiating it out. So you're like a sun, because you're filled with so much equanimity and relaxation. So test out to see which one of these helps you expand and feel even more and more equanimity. And then continue to do it. Like any other skill, the more you do it, the more relaxed you will feel, and the greater your stress will reduce. Hack number 6 is expand or seriously consider the concept that we are here to evolve. The concept of how I define it is that we have this intelligent energy at our source in our human bodies. And that what it desires to do is to evolve by being able to have these experiences through our human body, which are very unique. What that would mean for our day-to-day living is that every type of experience, maybe it's a painful or challenge or a struggle or happy or intimate, it's all contributing to evolve. So if something is happening that maybe previously you thought of as stressful because it wasn't going as you, quote, wanted it to go, you can now reframe that and say to yourself, well, this is incredible. It didn't go as I initially expected. However, it's giving me new experiences which are helping me evolve. Let's say it goes exactly and precisely as you most want. Well, that's great too. It's also helping you evolve. So it's reframing the entire package, so to speak, whereas not having something go as we want and trying to force it, that creates a lot of resistance and stress. So now you're basically accepting everything and saying, wow, I love this, I'm evolving, and that's my underlying goal. And obviously at the same time, by accepting this as a wonderful learning experience and growth, and it's helping you evolve, it's going to put you also in a state incidentally, which allows you to get whatever the desired outcome was even better, likely maybe using an alternative method. In order to reduce your stress the most, one of the most important skills is your ability to visualize mental experience, what you most desire, feelings of relaxation, equanimity. To help you with that, I've created a free guide you can download right now called How to Visualize a Mental Experience. It's free, get instant access, so click right now and download it. And then apply it so you can reduce your stress even more and get more out of life. Thank you ahead of time for giving the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so I can give you more value. And so that the value that I give you is what you most want. Please share a comment below. And ideally be in the form of something you liked or you benefited from. Which hack did you find the most beneficial? And a question or something I can follow up with and go in more detail, maybe on this topic or another, so that I can tailor what I'm sharing to best benefit you. Lots of love, fantastic day filled with relaxation, equanimity, happiness, joy, and I look forward to seeing you on a future video.